Hi, this is Tony Self with Harcourt's Hunter Mason Realty, bringing you another video series of actually a question on foreclosures. Prior to selling real estate full time and doing income properties and all that great stuff with Harcourt's Hunter Mason, in my corporate life, I was an REO broker, meaning that I worked for banks and I represented entire states and corporate assets during the last downturn for foreclosures. So I'm a bit of an expert. I've done thousands of sales as brokers in different states. And one thing that, we're waiting for the big foreclosure tide to occur, especially with all the what happened with having payments delayed, that kind of thing, which really hasn't happened in the California market that we've seen because prices and there's such a low inventory, we haven't seen it really occur. However, foreclosures happen. And I actually had one of my agents, she was looking at submitting an offer on a foreclosure, and she gave me a call, and I kind of walked her through it, and I said, wow, this is interesting stuff. She actually looked at buying something in Michigan. No, wait, Wisconsin. Anyways, I want to quickly show you one of the sites that's out there. Full disclosure, I was a vice president for auction.com, so I know the space pretty well, and I want to kind of just show you what this is. So here's auction.com. Essentially what auction.com does is you can look at submitting offers. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that there's, depending upon the state, there's different types of foreclosures. And this is where you have to do some due diligence. Again, a foreclosure is when the owner is unable to pay the note or the mortgage on the property, or an HOA too, if they don't pay that as well. And those entities move forward to say, okay, we have a note or item against your deed, and we're going to force a sale to pay for what's owed. Back in 2008, the market was upside down, so a lot of people owed more than the property was worth. Now in this today, we're not really seeing all that much, but that does happen. So at auction, you want to know first of all, what the type of foreclosure state you're in. As what they call a judicial state or a trustee state. California is trust, and so is Nevada. But those are the kind of things here. So let's look real quick. So I'm not going to do it like in depth, but I just want to show you here. Here's auction.com, create an account, and you can look for what's available. Now, what's going to show you, there's kind of two different sales. We call a notice of default versus a notice of trustee sale. Man, I'm getting kind of technical here, but notice of default means that the owner still owns the property and it hasn't sold at an auction yet at the court steps. And if it doesn't sell, meaning that no one was there willing to purchase it or submits the offer for it, then it goes back to the bank as bank REO. So this is, I did a quick search here, let's say in Torrance, and these are the properties that are available on auction.com as we look at May 18th at 4:30 p.m. And you'll notice here there's 4 properties available. This is a foreclosure in person, meaning that it's going to be, they actually help facilitate rather the court steps. They can actually do it from a live bidding room. Foreclosure sale in person. So let's look at this 1805 Faye Smith Avenue in Torrance. If you click on it here, and you'll see that it's right now, basically this kind of tells me a few things. It's occupied, meaning either it's has an owner there, or a tenant. More than likely it's trustee sale, meaning that the owner still owns it. Cash only. It's another thing too is that you have to have cash only. Cleared for auction, not yet. Auction scheduled, but might be canceled or postponed. So sometimes it happens if a person is about to lose their home and it's going for trustee sale or auction sale at the court steps. The owner might file a motion or bankruptcy to stall it. That's what happens. It's going to be conducted by auction.com, which you can do it. Foreclosure information, you can contact them for some additional items. Reason why real estate agents don't deal with these is that there's no commission that's been negotiated. Sometimes there are, but in these cases, none. So this is basically, there's no co-op commission on it. So you got to do a lot of due diligence on this. You're not going to be able to see inside the property. A lot of times you want to make sure you talk to a title company, kind of pull a title report to see if there's any other outstanding loans, because if there's one thing that's owed, there might be other loans on the property as well. So this is an example that, now this one might be canceled. A lot of times it get canceled all the time. So this Faysmith one is where it's happening. So again, with the auctions, you definitely want to make sure that you do due diligence. Talk to someone who's actually been in the auction business, which is me. You can give me a call. I'm happy to walk you through on how that works. Every state's a bit different. Sometimes counties are, but you definitely want to make sure they have different states will have different ways to do auctions. But you think you have a great deal, and then you have to pay all cash, or you're buying it sight unseen. I've seen where they sell an auction and the property is pristine. I've also seen it where you buy the auction property and you go there and there's no plumbing because they took all the plumbing out, all the fixtures, the doors. But you don't see it as bad anymore, but you never know. So this is Tony Self with Harcourt's Hunter Mason Realty, giving you a quick preview on auctions and how they work. And I will give you another update on this, on what to look for, which is REO properties. But if you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks for watching. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.